Hi, I'm Michael Pinter of Pinter Instruments, and I'm here with my friend Cesar Mateus, and we're going to introduce to you our newest family member of the Pinter Instruments clan, the SB1 J Jazz Junior model. I should call you Professor Cesar or Dr. Cesar because you're both of these things.
Yes, I teach and also have a PhD. But you don't have to call me that.
Okay, thanks. I'll call you Cesar.
Okay.
Cesar teaches at Ventura College, and some of his classes sound like a lot of fun, like History of Rock.
History of rock and roll. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and also some jazz classes.
Yeah, I teach jazz guitar, classical and flamenco guitar also.
Yeah.
One-on-one private. Yeah.
You know, Cesar is also a recording artist. This is his latest one called Of Red and White, I think.
Yeah, Of Red and White.
Of Red and White. It's a great Latin jazz record. He has his own Latin jazz band with his name on it.
For now.
For now.
I'm getting tired of my name on the
And currently recording a new one, which he's taking time off of to do this for us.
Oh yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Yeah. Cesar has done a lot of work with different people, like Alice Coltrane, Carlos Santana, Charlie Hayden, Billy Higgins, Elvin Jones, and played on a lot of productions, shows like Charlie's Angels and Smallville.
Yeah, Smallville. Yeah,
Checking my cheat sheet there.
Yeah, we did that when it was on the air. I did quite a few sessions with Louis Febre, Smallville. Yeah, the composer.
Yeah,
close
and I should mention that Cesar's video, or his CD of Red and White is available on iTunes, CD Baby, and Amazon.
Yeah, definitely.
Now, to introduce my guitar, I have a Telecaster that I've owned for some time, and I like it. And a while ago, I put on some flat wound jazz strings, and I liked that. That was good. And then more recently, I also put in a set of Righteous Sound Revelator Tele pickups. Righteous Sound makes all of our pickups for us, and that was even better. But something I've always noticed that jazz players probably just get used to is that there is a difference in tonality and brightness between the treble strings and the wound strings. And I was wondering always if that something could be done about that. You can't do anything with the strings really because you can't make wound strings that small, practically. So I was texting back and forth with Joshua Spataro, the owner of Righteous Sound Pickups, a couple months ago. And I just asked him, do you think it's possible to make a pickup that would even out that treble spike? And he said, absolutely. And that was an aha moment for me. So now he started working on the pickups, we started working on the guitar, and this is the result. And that's enough of the talking probably. Now the music part goes, which you're all waiting for. So I'm just going to hand this over to Cesar and let him take it from here.
The alder body, like a Tele. A lot of the Tellers are alder. So
yeah, it shares a lot of the characteristics of our other guitars, except for medium frets instead of jumbos, and the pickups, of course, and a bone nut.
Yes, voices. And right now I'm checking the resonance of this instrument by playing chords. The same chord, a 13th chord, a G13, in the different registers of the guitar. Okay, so maybe middle strings now. How about a 5-note? As you can see, it's very, very resonant. How about some other 5-note chords? A D minor 11. How about some lower chords? How about low and high? Let's try some bigger chords. 6-string chords. Alright. Now, by playing those chords, it kind of inspires me to play a line, a melody, based on the harmony. Neck pickup picks up all the beauty and the balanced resonance of the neck here, you know, fingerboard with the switch here in this position. Now I'll take some treble off and even get a fatter sound for lines. Darker sound. So if I play a song, as you can see, it's still very, very, very bright, but not overbearing. So, and just not bright, but balanced. Everything's balanced. So let's do this maybe for Autumn Leaves. So that really resonates. So how about this one? Here we go. Okay, as you can see, it really, really has the beautiful jazz sound. Okay, for lines in jazz, bebop, I like to make it more of a horn. So if I take off the treble almost all the way off and put on the bridge pickup, I get this really nice response, both tactily and orally. Like a horn. So when I'm playing lines, I'm able to play like a, really have the feel of a horn. Take it all the way off to see what that sounds like. Again, let me see it again. So, very horn-like sound, and I think I learned that trick from Ted Green, or Ed Bickert. I think it was Ted Green. Really important. Makes a lot of sense. Now, if I use both pickups with that same setting of the highs all the way off, and using both pickups here, I get a more balanced sound, but still very horn-like. Which I love, actually, because that's the big giant arch top sound, correct? Yeah. And then I'm able to like increase my treble here as needed. Not too much. See, here's a lot of treble. That is a good sound though, but that's more for like funk, Tower of Power type thing. If I put a lot of treble with that, it's really bright and it's very crisp. So, or maybe David Bowie. So that's like James Brown, but it's David Bowie trying to be James Brown, but we'll let him do that because we all want to be James Brown, but we can't. There's only one James Brown. So now, fusion, what I mean by fusion is when you take jazz musicians that are actually bebop musicians, straight jazz musicians, you know, playing, you know, a jazzer, you know. That's rock. Or rhythm and blues. That's what's happening. Okay, so that's enough of the history. Let's go back and get that beautiful jazz sound. So you can get the rock sound, the R&B, funk for fusion. And let's hear a couple of lines with that sound now before we go back to the jazz. So say I want to play... So you get the really, really, really funky sound, or fusion, or whatever you want to call it. Now you know where it comes from. So now, also, let's go back to straight jazz, and let's take the edge off completely, and let's see what it sounds like here in neck pickup. Okay, very thick. Needs a little more highs there. Middle, that's both pickups. You hear the brightness of the pickup right away. It's really, really brilliant. And these pickups are made by...
Righteous Sound.
Right, Righteous Sound. Sparto, what's his name?
Joshua Spataro.
Spataro, yeah. Josh Spataro. Okay. Very Italian name. Good. For a pickup maker, you need they're instrument makers by nature anyway. And artists. So here we go. Artisans and artists. So here we go. Let's try it. Let's go back to the jazzy sound with the middle, with both pickups. Edge off, a little more. Yeah, very beautiful. And now let's go to a straight sound, like a telly sound. It's going to be pretty crisp. Just say for some blues. One strange note, but it's okay. Okay, so we've tried some blues and we've tried some jazz, and I think that's pretty good. So let's get a little more rocky sound just to see if it does some rock here. Both pickups. To finish up, some rock lines, traditional rock. Okay. And one more thing. everyone, that I forgot. Those are just basic combinations of sounds and tones, okay, and colors. It's endless. You need the guitar to have it for a few years, and you'll understand its potential. All guitars are like that, and this is a very fine guitar.
Okay, that was great, Cesar. I'm back, and I'm not here for long, though, because Cesar has pretty much done everything I need.
Except for rock and roll with distortion, but we don't want to do that right now. Michael has some other brilliant guitars that he's made, amazing instruments, and they're behind me, but one of them, what's the model, the rock model?
Oh, the rock model is the SB1 R.
Which is really, really great. I played All Right Now by Free on it yesterday on it, and it was perfect.
And that, my friend, is another video.
Yeah, that is, sure is. And he has a country model also.
Yeah.
So, but right now, jazz and blues we covered. And of course, if you can play blues on a guitar, you can play rock on a guitar.
You're there.
You're there. You can get all the styles covered. Okay. Thanks,
Well,
Mike.
Okay, thank you. I'm signing off now for Pinter Instruments, and keep on making music.
That's right. And we're going to have one more chord here for the end. Ready? Here we go.